had my strawberries planted here, and as you can see, they all pretty much died. I have clumps here, and what I'm going to do with these strawberries is I'm going to put them in my compost. That's going to be the first thing that I do. They're all pretty dry now. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it'll break down. You see that? That was all jam-packed like this too. But give it time and it breaks down. I had my sweet potatoes planted in this area, but crop rotation is very important, so I'm not going to plant them there again this year. I'm going to use the area that I planted my strawberries to plant my sweet potatoes, which actually works out. Why? There are quite a few people, especially in northern states. One of the methods is to use the black plastic method, and that's where you cover the ground that you plan on putting your sweet potato slips with black plastic. You do that about 2 weeks before planting, and what that does is it heats the soil up. So we're kind of killing two birds with one stone here. I have some decayed matter in there already from the strawberries, and then the soil should be nice and warm for me to plant the slips. It's really hot down here, so I'm not going to keep the plastic on. I'm actually just going to take the plastic up, and then I'm going to go ahead and plant my slips there. There's debate about whether or not to use fertilizer. I do not use fertilizer for my sweet potatoes. The big thing is you want to make sure the soil is loose and has the ability to drain well. This is where my strawberries were. You saw I took off all the plastic, but my concern is that because it's been covered for, 5 months, that the soil is tight. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pitchfork, and I'm going to try to loosen up the soil. This is terrible, by the way. I can think of like 1,000 other things I'd rather be doing. And if I was smart, I would have purchased a tiller. I just gotta do this. It's all right. I have a tiller. It's like a big one, but it wouldn't do well in this. I need like one of those smaller ones. But it's all right. Just gotta do it. I'm almost done. I have two more to go. Oops. All right, so I finished, for the most part, leveling everything out. It doesn't have to be perfect. The big thing is you want the soil to be nice and loose, and I'm very confident that I did that. So let's go ahead and get our sweet potato slips. So these are the potato slips I purchased from Park Seed. They arrived in the mail, I would say about a month ago, and this is how I preserved them. We actually did a video on this a while back on how to preserve your sweet potato slips if you get them too soon. So that's what I did. When I first got them, they looked dead like they always do, but these look pretty awesome. So you put the dirt on its side, and then you can break these up a little easier, which is what I'm doing. Look at these roots. And I'm just setting them in the pot so that it's easier for me to plant them. So I have all my sweet potato slips here. I'm gonna go ahead and plant them. Remember, you want the rows to be about 3 feet apart. You want the plants themselves to be anywhere from 10 to 18 inches apart. I always tend to do about 18 inches. This is not an exact science. I kind of eyeball it. What I've done though has worked for me. So let's go ahead and get planting. All the sweet potato slips are planted. Remember, you want to make sure the soil is loose and you want to give it plenty of water. Thank you so much for watching our channel. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, and happy sweet potato slip planting. Bye.